All right, this is a quick update on what's going on in the market. Shib token, you see this pump here. Any Shib holders would be happy to see that there's life back into Shib token. The creator of Ethereum, Vitalik, he was sent half of this supply from the creators of Shib token without being told. When he found out billions of dollars were in his wallet, billions of dollars worth of Shib was in his wallet, he sent a few $1 billion worth to an Indian relief, COVID relief fund, and everybody thought the token was dead. As you see from the dump that happened, it's the top of the market anyways. Ethereum came down. Can't really blame Shib token, but what we saw here was a reversal, as from right around this time he burnt 90% of the supply that he had in his wallet, which was worth about $7.5 billion at the time. And we got a little pump, but it breathed life back into the Shib token. So the next time dog pumps to new highs, which it will, I'm estimating between $1 and $1.30, between $1.30 and $1.50 for the next pump. Anyways, I've been right since 5 cents. Check my old videos. Mapped out dog exactly how to play it if you're paying attention. But once dog pumps and starts coming down again, Shib token is going to get some more attention. And in the meantime, now's a good time to start loading up on Shib token. From here, this is the absolute bottom support that bounced off of this support over here. Absolute bottom, probably down to the penny. And now we're starting to trend up, in my opinion. We'll see how we hold tonight. I think we're going to get a lot of volume tomorrow once the news makes its rounds. But yeah, we just need a lot of volume. Here's what happened here. We needed a lot of volume. Dog got all the attention. A lot of Dogecoin clones came out, however you want to say it. And we got this pump. Triple topped, or head and shoulders top, came all the way down, hit support. And now Shib token's trying to re-find itself. These indicators are showing that it's got a little bit more down to go. I think it's gonna find support at around 1,500. I got in at 1,400 on a long and got out at around 1750 average or so. That's Shib token. Speaking of Dogecoin, just made an analysis on the live stream. We have an inverted head and shoulders playing here. I anticipated worst case we would come back down to 46 cents. I created an order of 47 cents. And here we are back at 49 cents. We went back up to 53 cents. I'm going to try to hold my long position for the rest of this time because we feel like we're playing a similar fractal out. This is a fractal. It's a almost exact copy of what happened prior. Same thing happened over here. Similar pattern. So we have a similar pattern working. I just probably have to hold, or on the 4-hour chart, to the end of the week until we come back somewhere around the original highs. I think we get around 66 cents by the end of the week. If I can hold my convictions, I'm going to hold that position and make a lot of money. Yeah, we have some reversals on the stochastic as I circled them out, or the bottoming out. 4-hour, we still need to come down a little bit more. The stochastic is bottomed out. So we are seeing a little reversal on the 4-hour. Now it needs to play out on the lower time frames. The 1-hour already bounced, but it looks like we're going to get a little exuberance, or we're going to come back somewhere between 51 52 cents, and then we're going to have what I call a double bottom on the 1-hour. So we'll probably come back down to 48 cents or so, and then keep trending up. But ultimately, we're creating a bowling action, a bottoming action, and then we start making our way back up over the course of the week. Very bullish on dog. I put a lot of money into it because each time these fractals keep playing out, it's more conviction for me to put more money into it. Bitcoin, I explained earlier. I think we come back to resistance somewhere around here. We find some support here. This is on the 4-hour, every day trader's favorite indicator. Hate making those little dots. Click that. We should be bottoming out somewhere around here. We hit resistance somewhere around, could be 54, 55, depending on how the week goes. Or even we just come back to 50 somewhere, 49, and then we continue down. Ultimately, best support we should get is 42K, but we already hit twice. And if we create a, look at the Fibonacci retracement tool. No, it's not how I wanted to portray it. Worst case scenario, I think we come down to 29K. Forget the time frame, forget how much volume's in it, forget that it's Bitcoin. If you play the technicals properly, this is what I see. 29K, 37K, 43. All important levels. 40, the 618, thank you. That's what I wanted to see. From here, the 618 is going to play a very important level, so that could serve as resistance, or we're going to get an overextension into 54. As I just said, 54 is a good estimate. You should be able to see from these levels. You see a lot of stop outs at these levels. 50, somewhere between 51 and 54 over the course of this week, I think we're going to see, and then we get some more downside or we get some bullish news, but all the news has been bearish for Bitcoin because the institutional buyers are using psychological, warfare on retail investors to squeeze them out of their positions. They don't want everybody to get rich. They need the 95% to give up their positions and sell into the market, and then we go back up. So somewhere until everybody starts giving up, we're going to go down. That's just how the market works. That's how we create liquidity, rocket fuel I call it, to go back up and create new all-time highs and to continue the bullish market. We're in a bull market until 29K. That's support right here. That's support. If we go below that and stay below, and it's pretty much over. Let's look at the 1 week on the 21-day moving average where we tweaked under it for a minute. We're at it right now. This blue line, blue moving average line. Ultimately, I think we come under it. We could still come all the way under it, 37 to 29K, and come back up, and it'll end up being resistance at 47K. There's a lot of scenarios in play, and you have to be ready to play all of them. Ethereum looks like it's bottoming out somewhere around here. The 4-hour stochastic is bottoming out. We're getting a little double bottom on the 4-hour. Ethereum is rolling over the top, but there's a lot of support in this area here. It looks like we touched on the 4-hour. It looks like we touched the very bottom of support somewhere right around here, and we got the wick down to it. Ethereum is about to become the second store of value token after Bitcoin. After the EIP 1559 protocol gets voted on, I think it will get voted on. It's a very important vote to lower gas fees and to literally to make it a store of value token. And a lot of institutional buyers are secretly buying it right now. And there's also an ETF in the books by VanEck again. They're one of the first ones to put out an ETF for Bitcoin. The moving averages are showing as good levels to buy at as well. If we do go down another level, it'd be absolute bottom of support here, somewhere around 3K, 3,100 or so, and then we start making our way back up. It's pretty easy to see that from this area that we had diagonal level of support, and it looks like we're playing into that right now. Indicators 4-hour showing a reversal coming soon. The 1 day is almost done too. I think end of tomorrow, possibly or late night Tuesday, West Coast US, we should see a sizable reversal for Ethereum. Ethereum's still bullish. So that's my analysis on Ethereum. I jumped into Stellar as well after watching Rec Capital's video on Stellar. Stellar looks stellar, bro. Is that 1 minute or 1 hour? 1 week. Why are we going slow? Goodness gracious. Reset. Go to logarithmic. Will it let me? Logarithmic chart on the 1 week. Come on. We're back at Wayfair again. We keep wanting to go to Wayfair. I wonder why. Let's see. Don't care. Let's see. Going back. Going back. Stellar. Auto. Logarithmic. Zoom out. It's on Bitfinex. They have some of the oldest data on Stellar. I'm not as fan of trading Stellar, but I did have a good trade on Stellar last night, and this is one Black Lion King's favorite. Our favorite pattern is, we call it the Viking ship, just straight up bowling action into a dragon's head, and we take off. And this is looking very similar to Ethereum. Is on Tether, is on USD chart. I think it's the BTC chart that is looking sexy. Very similar to the ETH BTC chart. If you've been paying attention, you know what the ETH BTC chart did. Let's go log. Very similar from this point. From this point here, big bowling action, and just kept pushing higher. Ethereum hit resistance. It hit top resistance. If you take Fibonacci retracement tool, make that the bottom, at the top, it hit the 50% mark. Ultimately, what is that? Okay, you're looking at 1.29, 1.3. If we want to get real jiggy with it, if we want to really go somewhere next week, this golden line, well, let's see. 618 is very important. That's probably a good area. Yeah, 1.10, the price of Bitcoin, 10% the price of Bitcoin, basically, is where Ethereum wants to go. I think we can get there end of the week, and then we start making some moves down, some real moves down, to reconsolidate, probably back to 0.7, 0.68, however I had it in my previous charts from the numbers I remember. Stellar, very bullish. You want to look at resistance. Okay, let's just do it the easy way. Go back to the high. Okay, guess not. High to the low. First resistance. You can see the resistance levels marked out here. I think we get this one during the week. Again, I don't like Stellar. I don't like how it moves, or I haven't figured out its movements. But it's hard to argue this bullishness with all the other tokens taking advantage of Bitcoin's weakness and absorbing Bitcoin into their ecosystems. Stellar's a solid token, though. We have a lot of resistance in this area, so I think we get here, and then we'd have to stair step, and we'd have a lot of pullbacks and retracements in this area, and then from here it's home free. But I think we get to the 618, much like Ethereum's starting to do. Ethereum's at the halfway point of this total move, the 0.5. We even get to 0.5, we're looking at a triple in price. And Stellar, I believe, at the current time, USD, Stellar's at 67 cents, so we're really talking $2, triple price. Keep that in mind. We could be there end of the week, honestly. The way these are moving, I think XRP is the same thing. Not same thing, but there's a lot going on with XRP and all the X tokens. They all tend to move at the same time. XRP, XLM, XEM, Verge, XVG, the whole nine. And we have some, you can zoom over. We have some action going on here. It's not pretty much straightforward. I think there's a lot of bots and buyers buying under the trend line. But we got a nice bounce here. and we could be trending back up the rest of the week. We hit 160 multiple times already. And everybody's expecting breakouts. The big traders expecting breakouts. I'm holding some blood on this one, but we got a higher. Ultimately, let's zoom out. Ultimately, we went to ultimate support here after the exuberance pump to near $2. Somebody bought as low as they possibly could from this support, and you can use this strategy on every coin. It works on every coin. Got some good support here. Then we got what was a double bottom higher low. Then we got a lower high, and then we got another higher low, and now it looks like we're squeezing in this area. And the indicators look very good for the 1 day. RSI can still trend sideways while stochastic's trending sideways. 4 hour, you want to play the bottom of these ranges. You see how the bottom of these ranges coincide with moves up. The top of the ranges of stochastic RSI tend to coincide with the move going down. That's how you want to play these moves. If you buy at the bottom, just sit there and wait. If you got to wait a few days to see the real profits come in. Wait a few days to see the profits come in. After we bottom here, wait a few days to wait for a green candle, and then buy in. And then ultimately you want to take some profit here, 50 to 80% profit. Let it flag. There's going to be some flagging action here before it pops up, and I think we go back to $2, retest $2. We're going to accumulate above. I think we accumulate above $1.60 again, and then we make another move up. This is on the 4 hour. It could take a few weeks for that to happen, but I think ultimately it happens. That being said, technical analysis precedes news. When technical analysis seems to be spot on and perfect is when news comes out. And with XRP, everybody knows they're having a court battle, a legal battle with SEC. I think a settlement, according to sources, a settlement is on the table. And if the settlement happens, XRP is going to blow its top. And I'm saying that could happen within a few weeks. So keep that in mind. Matic, while we're on the Matic page, this is what I see happening with Matic. This is the 1 hour. 1 hour is topping out. We're going to come down to here. I might even short down to here, or just set a long somewhere around $1.47 and wait for it to pop back up to $1.70. Let it flag in this area, consolidate, and then break out again. And this breakout, or Matic coming up, it's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. It's a side chain to offset Ethereum gas fees. So if you want to get out of some Ethereum positions, look into the Matic network. You have to go through that whole process to utilize the services. But we flag here. Once we start flagging here, that means Ethereum's going up as well. And with Ethereum's going up, that means the gas fees are going up as well. Matic increases in value. And look at this. I love fractals. Similar patterns going on here, and in bull markets, it's really this easy. I've been mapping it out with Dogecoin this whole time, which is why I'm so bullish on Dog for the next move to go to, in my opinion, $1.30, $1.50, where you have a downtrending column. Look it up on the patternsite.com. That's where you can study all your patterns. Pattern recognition is very important in stocks and cryptocurrency. We have this downtrending column. We should have similar action happening here. Boom, we have a breakup, double the price. Well, double the price. Similar move from here to here, happen here to here. And you're going to have the same thing happen from here to here, happen here to here. And with that being said, we mark out what happened here, copy paste. We take that same thing to the top of the last price action. Here's what we'll do. Alt H. And this is how we estimate where the next move is going to go. 45% move, that's pretty good. And we're going to $2.68. It's a good estimate. Worst case, we break down. We can come up here. We can come up here, flag, and then break down again consolidate and break down to the next support level if everything's bearish. That's another way it can go. I want to show you both ways that it can go, and you start doing that a little bit more often. So that's Matic. Keep an eye on Matic. You want to be in the coins that were bullish before the breakdown. That means that the market likes what they see, and they want to trade them more. I want to give you a few hidden gems and a few high risk, low cap shit coins. Deep Brain Chain is on the very top of my list. I've been watching it for a year. Been accumulating it for about a year now, since right around here. That's an hour now. I thought this was a day. Since right around here, I knew what happened in the past can happen in the future. In a bull market, guess what? Deep Brain Chain was created in the heart of the bull market. So what happened? You got some exuberance pumps. Same thing happened with Verge. If we're replaying 2017, I can't wait. Guess what the date is? Went from 4 Satoshis to 250 Satoshis. Anybody would take that multiplier. What is that? Top of my head. 25, 50 times. A 50 times multiplier. Everybody would take that from right now. I'm playing that chance. This is a lottery pick to happen, but I'm playing that chance on several tokens. This happened in, look at the date on the bottom, May to June, May to early June. And then this happened at the end of the bull run, 2017, 2018. Hell of a Merry Christmas for me, because I started buying down here. I started buying down there. It went to 2,000 Satoshis. Would you take a 500 times multiplier on your money, even if you only had $100 in it? Absolutely you would. Don't even answer the question. It's a rhetorical question. And we have some similar action going on here. We have some resistance to break through over here, but once we break, might as well set an alert on that later. Once we break 260 Satoshis, we're off and running. And I believe it can happen within the next few months or next month or so. Keep your eye on that. XDN, another one. Same thing. Look at the date. May to mid-June. End of the bull run 2017, early 2018. We're replaying 2017. This is the stuff that happens right here. Yes, I plan on selling for, if we even just go back here, 640 Satoshis when we're at 13 right now. Yes, I plan on taking a 40 times on my investment. And I have a nice investment into it. Just $50 to $100 into these tokens. It's better than, I guarantee you're going to make more money off this than a lottery ticket has ever given you. Those are my 3 sleepers. Deep Brain Chain, take a close look at it. Looks very good. I've been posting this on Twitter. Cascading up, channeling, creating a channel, creating a nice channel. We broke from the top of this range, and now it seeks new local highs. It's consolidating. Consolidating in this area. This is the 1 hour chart. Consolidating this area, and it's looking for another breakout once the technical indicators show that it's a good time to go. The 1 hour is showing a bottom out. The 4 hour is showing a bottom out. We should see a bullish week. That's how I see it happening. One day, it doesn't matter until tomorrow or 2 days from now, really. 1 week, I'm guessing 1 week really doesn't matter, because these tokens like XVG, XDN, DBC, they tend to make strong moves very quickly, and then they're done within a few days or a week. Like here, I expect the same thing to happen. Take a lottery pick, 25, 50, 100, however much you can afford to lose. Take a lottery pick on it and wait a few weeks. At least wait until mid-June. If nothing happens mid-June, reassess or get out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be up by then. So those are my picks. Be careful with Shiba Inu, even though it's starting to look very decent right now. I think it's going to hold above 15 and start making some moves up. This all season is not done yet, in my opinion. Worst case, we still have a right shoulder to create. Worst case, we still have a right shoulder to create before we test, I'm not going to say new lows, before we start cascading lower. So keep an eye out, stay diligent, do your research. Don't just copy people's trades. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter. Find the link below for my Discord. And thanks for watching. Hope this helped.